Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Joe McDonald.
And I'm Tamara Henry. Welcome to Metro Motion, the show that keeps you on the go and in the know with everything Metro.
Metro is going green. From solar panels on maintenance facility roofs to recycled rainwater to LED lights on buses and trains, stops and stations, the agency is walking the walk when it comes to sustainability.
Well, Metro has been recycling paper and used engine oil and selling off scrap metal for decades. Plus, they were the first major U.S. transit agency to convert its fleet to cleaner burning CNG-fueled buses. So, going green? It's safe to say Metro has already gone.
Exactly. And all the eco-friendly efforts haven't gone unnoticed. Metro just received a Platinum Sustainability Commitment Award from the American Public Transportation Association for their ongoing and future green policies and programs. Here's more.
Yeah, my name is Chris Liban. I'm the Deputy Executive Officer for Environment here at Los Angeles County Metropolitan Transportation Authority. The American Public Transportation Association has awarded Metro its Platinum Recognition Award for Sustainability Commitment. And what this means is that we have exceeded all the expectations that were put down by APTA on paper. This is important to all of Los Angeles County because we as a public agency need to make sure that our city is not only sustainable, livable, but as we expand our system, we operate our system in the most efficient way. This saves taxpayers money, taxpayers dollars, so we actually are being given to operate our system.
The Wayside Energy System captures heat and returns it to the Gold Line. How cool is that?
I know, and I like the high-tech bus washing system over at Division 13. That's going to save thousands of gallons a year.
And LED lights will make a big difference in safety because they're much brighter than traditional fluorescents and they use a lot less energy.
Oh yeah? How much less?
Good question. Sounds like the quintessential query for green trivia. We asked riders at Union Station if they could guesstimate just how much less energy LEDs use than their old school counterparts. Take a look.
Now we're talking lights, right? So one of the first things when you say going green, one of the first things they tell you to do, change out your lights, right, to those fluorescents. Also LEDs are an alternative as well. Can you tell me LED, what's that stand for? Are you familiar with LED?
Yes.
Good, okay. Do you know what that acronym stands for, LED?
Oh, no.
I don't know. The L could be light.
We're off to a great start.
Nice.
Light.
The E could be energy.
Well, we know L has got to be light, right? Light, L for light, LED, light.
Energy? Something about light, energy, dependence.
Good guess.
Light efficiency.
Luminescence identification device.
Do you know what LED stands for?
Light emitting diode.
All right, there you go. Good. So LEDs use less energy than the traditional incandescents. Is it 10% less, 25% less, or 50% less energy?
I'd say 25.
Is it 10% less, 25% less, or 50% less?
Let's say 25.
50%.
Well, I think 50 is too much.
It is, okay.
They take a lot less current than the incandescents and a lot less voltage. Okay, so you talk about 5 volts, you talk about maybe at most 5 mil, so you talk about 25 watts. So you talk about, I may want to change that. I think I'll go to 50.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're going to change it up. It's 50%?
50%.
Final answer?
The final answer.
50 sounded ridiculous,
Yeah.
but it's the right answer.
Oh, okay.
So ridiculous as it sounds, LED lights use 50% less energy than incandescents.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Why?
Well, it saves energy. Like my electric bill will be lower.
There you go. So
They
save
last
money.
longer.
Last longer, absolutely.
Yeah.
Longer lifetimes.
I think it's really good for
Tell
the
me about
environment.
it. Yeah, talk to me. Give me some reasons.
Well, you're not wasting a lot of energy, and that's less fossil fuels in the environment.
Absolutely.
But then, if it's saving our energy and it's beneficial, then it's probably a good thing.
So you hit it right on the head.
Thank you.
That was if the old light bulb went on over your head. And it was an LED light.
Thank you.
Saving a lot of money, saving a lot of energy, and they're a lot brighter too.
Oh, good. I'm happy.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, thanks for taking the time. Don't let us let you miss the bus. Go get it.
Thank you.
arts and culture, nightlife and entertainment, food and fun. LA is the place to be.
That's right. And when you let Metro do the driving, you can take advantage of exclusive deals and savings with destination discounts. Metro riders with a valid tap card can get special offers at some of LA County's best shopping and dining, family fun and edutainment, museums, sporting events, and more.
Let's tag along with Greg Goldner to see the sights and sample the bites at a couple of participating locations along the Gold Line in Chinatown.
Thanks to public transit, exploring LA County has never been easier. And by riding Metro, it's now never been cheaper. Relax and let's roll as we go on an adventure of an often overlooked part of Los Angeles.
Guys, literally just a 2-minute walk across the street from Union Station, you end up right here in front of the Chinese American Museum, where if you have a tap card, some kind of proof you rode Metro, it's all about the discount. Let's go. Guys, I'm joined by Steve Wong, the acting director and curator of the Chinese American Museum. Steve, thanks for having us out here.
Thank you for coming to the museum.
This is awesome. I kind of got a little bit of a sneak peek throughout the museum, and this is a place you can come and not only get the history through the eyes of the Chinese folks, but you can really understand their place here in America and within Los Angeles.
And I consider this museum a museum about the American experience, about American history, and that is filtered through the lens of Chinese Americans. Chinese Americans are part of the fabric of this country, part of the fabric of the founding of Los Angeles, and this museum hopes to illustrate that.
Guys, I'm hanging out with the admin director, Sherry Mateo. Sherry, this is a great place for Metro riders to come. Why?
Oh, we're located conveniently across the street from Union Station. It's about a 2-block walk over here, and the Dash bus lines, the regular bus lines, and of course the Metro go through there. So, you know, Metro riders, you can walk on over. If you show your tap card at the museum store and get a 10% discount on all museum merchandise and memberships.
That's fantastic. Guys, I just got off the Gold Line, topped on at Union Station, took it up one stop right here at Chinatown. I smell some food. I see Homeboy Industries. I'm a homeboy. Let's check it out. Guys, just about 100 yards from the Chinatown Gold Line stop is Homeboy Industries Homegirl Cafe, Homeboy the Bakery. Who doesn't love some baked goods, some cafe? And you find Allison Camacho, who's in charge of all things marketing, all things communications. Allison, thanks so much for having us out here.
Thanks for coming by.
Tell me a little bit about Homeboy Industries, Homegirl Cafe, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about. Homeboy Industries is the largest gang intervention program in the United States. About 12,000 people come through our doors each year seeking our free services and programs, and then we actually train and employ about 122 former gang members in our social enterprises. So when we talk about Homegirl Cafe and Homeboy Bakery, those are 2 of our 8 social enterprises where we employ former gang members.
Pam was one of those people that Allison was talking about. She needed some help, needed some direction, and thanks to Homeboy Industries, she got her life back on track.
Pam, this place is awesome, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Why is it so awesome?
Because it helps people like me change their life, and we also serve great food here, free services to people that need them, and you know, it's just awesome place. And then when you come here, you get 20% discount. So that's another.
Think about it. It's that easy. It's easy to take the Gold Line, get off at the Chinatown stop, and you save 20% on your bill.
Yes.
The people come in here and flash their card, get 20% off.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Very.
I gotta try. I hear the carnitas tacos are good.
The carnita tacos are excellent.
Really good. All right, they're coming out sometime soon. I gotta try.
To round out our fun and ridiculously cheap day in LA, walking distance from Homegirl Cafe is Chung King Road, a great pedestrian street lined with nearly a dozen art galleries that are completely free to enjoy. Keep in mind, art galleries do have kind of crazy hours, so call ahead to make sure they're open. All right, now back to my tacos.
As if riding Metro wasn't already easy and affordable enough, there's some great partnerships now that we took advantage of all over Chinatown. And I've got some food in front of me, so guys, I gotta get into it. For Metro Motion, I'm Greg Goldner.
Metro's destination discounts are always being updated, so be sure to check back regularly at metro.net/discounts and sign up to get email alerts right into your inbox. And if your business or event would like to be Destination Discount partner, email contact info to destinationdiscounts@metro.net.
And now, here are your latest transit headlines brought to you by The Source. For up-to-the-minute transportation news and views, go straight to The Source at metro.net. This spring, contractors put the finishing touches on the much-anticipated parking lot near the Culver City Expo Line station. The freshly paved and painted lot is home to 600 spaces, and they're free. If there's no parking there, Expo riders can usually find free parking at the La Cienega and Jefferson Station garage, or in the garage belonging to the church just north of the Crenshaw station. Well, there's no rain in the immediate forecast, but the umbrella canopies were finally installed at the Pershing Square Red Line station. 3 different stations along the Red Line subway were the first to get these umbrellas as part of an initial test run. MacArthur Park and Civic Center are the others. These cool-looking canopies are designed to protect the escalators and passengers from the elements, hopefully extending the good health of both. Escalators won't get rusty and riders won't get musty. More Red Line stations could get the canopy treatment sometime in the future. Metro officials are partnering with law enforcement, safety and security ambassadors and the Dee Dee Hirsch Suicide Prevention Center to raise awareness of the serious problem of suicides and other fatal accidents along the Blue Line. The 22-mile light rail line carries about 27 million boarding passengers each year between Long Beach and downtown LA. In 2012 alone, 4 people took their own lives by jumping in front of Blue Line trains. The partnership aims to address this issue as well as pedestrians who ignore lowered gates and other safety warning devices through community outreach and intervention. Passengers are reminded to pay careful attention while at stations and crossing tracks and to obey all flashing lights, gates, and warning signs. And finally, the Metro Board approved a motion by LA County Supervisor Zev Yaroslavsky to waive the $3 monthly account maintenance fee for fast-track transponders in the Metro Express Lanes program. Infrequent users had complained that the small fee charged to those who use the lanes 3 times or less per month was a major disincentive to acquiring a transponder. Metro officials said waiving the fee would likely result in more fast-track accounts being opened. The fee waiver runs through the fall. Customers who already paid the fee this month will be issued credit on their account. Be advised, it may take a few days to reflect on your statement. Well, since spring has already sprung and summer weather has arrived, now's the perfect time to take to 2 wheels and pedal your way along the world-famous SoCal coastline.
That's right. If you're looking for sand or surf or a beautiful sunset, a leisurely picnic on the pier, or to break a sweat in the sunshine, the South Bay Bike Trail has something for you.
The trail hits all the high points from the Palisades border past the iconic Santa Monica Pier, along Muscle Beach in Venice through the Marina Del Rey to Manhattan, Hermosa, and Redondo beaches. This could be one of the most beautiful rides in LA County.
And it's great for beginners, too. Just bring your sunscreen. Let's join Mike Ryan on a bike ride along the gorgeous 22-mile South Bay Bike Trail.
Good morning, everyone. I am in comfortably overcast Santa Monica right now, all thanks to Metro Rapid 720, which starts downtown and comes straight here to the beach, Santa Monica. Right now, I'm heading out on the South Bay Bike Trail, which is one of LA's great bike rides. The South Bay Bike Trail starts at the Palisades border and runs all the way to Torrance Beach, covering 22 miles of beach trail riding. Now, if you do decide to do the South Bay Bike Trail and you're here in Santa Monica, stop by the Santa Monica Bike Center. They've got tons of rental bikes, repair facilities, and everything you need to do this trail.
Many parts of the South Bay Bike Trail and Santa Monica Bike Center were Metro-funded projects.
I got my route all mapped out. Now I'm ready to experience LA beaches and all the beauty and diversity that they have to offer, starting right here, Santa Monica Beach. Now, Santa Monica is home to the world-famous pier, miles of beachfront, and a bikeway that runs along swanky hotels and beachfront recreation. Just south of Santa Monica is Venice Beach. It's early right now, but behind me is the famed Venice Boardwalk, and soon it's going to be filled with merchants, street performers, and visitors from around the world. This trail departs the beach past the Venice canals and onto a bike path bordering the marina of Marina Del Rey. A very scenic ride on the Ballona Creek bike path will send you back to the beach in Playa del Rey. Known for its towering bluffs and beachside fire pits, Playa's most striking feature is its proximity to LAX. Out of Playa del Rey and just past El Segundo is Manhattan Beach, one of LA's more swankier beach communities. Manhattan Beach lays home to many Hollywood celebrities, sports stars, and other well-to-doers. Some of its focal points are its pier, the aquarium on the pier, and high-end shopping, if you could swing it. Just south of Manhattan Beach is Hermosa Beach, which is famous for its volleyball tournaments, and the Strand, which we're on right now. Take in Hermosa or ride straight to Redondo. Either which way, it's a pretty laid-back ride. What a ride! Made it all the way down to Redondo Beach. And the beautiful thing is, if you're too tired to get back, Metro will take you wherever you need to be.
The Metro Green Line links Redondo Beach to downtown Los Angeles and beyond.
Metro and biking kind of go together like Southern California and the beach. Thanks for watching.
LA sure is on the fast track to becoming a more bike-friendly city. Every day, bicycling becomes a more viable way to get around. And events like Ciclavia and Bike Week are gaining popularity as more new bikeways and lanes are going in. So Metro is launching a bold new PR campaign to increase bike safety in LA County. Every lane is a bike lane gives motorists a heads up that cyclists may need a full lane and drivers must share the road. California Vehicle Code states that cyclists have the same rights to the road and must follow all the same rules as car drivers. And at times they may need the full lane to safely navigate specific road and traffic conditions. Plus, there are certain other situations when bikes can leave their usual position in the far right of the lane. So get educated and know the rules of the road. Keep an eye out for cyclists and remember, every lane is a bike lane. Visit metro.net/bikes for tips on safety and etiquette and links to the state vehicle code.
Metro riders will notice something different this summer. The gates and turnstiles in subway stations will be latched, and all patrons will require a tap card loaded with a valid fare to pass through.
The transition might take a little getting used to, so Ned Rolsma will give us the ins and outs of tapping the turnstiles. Plus, we'll go behind the scenes at The Rock to see how remote technology helps Metro keep the gates accessible to everyone.
Attention Metro riders, this summer 148 gates and turnstiles in 16 Metro Red and Purple Line subway stations will finally be latched, meaning the free ride is over. All patrons will now have to have a valid tap card loaded with the appropriate fare to pass through. It's easy to do and we'll show you how. First things first, you gotta have a tap card. Get yours at any tap ticket vending machine in one of the stations, at one of LA County's many authorized tap retail locations, by calling 866-TAP-TO-GO, or online at taptogo.net. Remember, your tap card is not the fare itself, so the next step is to load the appropriate fare, pass, or cash value onto the card. Again, you can do this in person, on the phone, or online. All tap vending machines and retailers accept cash, coin, credit, or debit, and it only takes a few seconds to do. If you need further assistance, the TAP website and telephone helpline can walk you through the process step by step. Also, keep an eye out in subway stations for Metro staff wearing their bright blue TAP shirts. They can answer any questions you might have too. Once your fare or pass is loaded onto a TAP card, you're almost ready to ride. The last thing you've got to do is tap the turnstiles. As you approach the gates, look down to your right-hand side for the circular blue card reader with the TAP logo. That's where you want to tap. Just touch your card to the logo and wait for the beep and the green light signaling you to go. The turnstile is now unlatched and you can pass right through. For riders in wheelchairs or using other mobility devices, the process works the same way. Just tap your card on the reader to your right-hand side, and the paddles will lift and stay in the open position for you until it senses you've gone all the way through the gate. Now, if you've tapped a couple times and the gates won't open, or the turnstiles won't unlatch and there seems to be a problem, Metro has installed a really cool Plan B that uses state-of-the-art remote technology to handle the issue clearly and quickly, getting you back out toward your destination in no time.
Right here we have a gate help phone, and it's a very unique item because it has a camera at the top. It has an intercom box here, and it has an electric eye at the bottom. So if you come to this help phone and you're in a wheelchair, it will automatically recognize that you're in a wheelchair, and the intercom will come on and ask you, can we be of help for you? And if you can't speak, the intercom person will see that by the camera and know that you can't speak, and then they can actually turn on the ADA gate right over here and open it for you so you can get through. It's very unique because very few systems have this. It's not an ADA requirement, but it's something extra that Metro has done to make sure that all of our customers can get through the gates.
The secret to this remote service lies at the ROC, or Rail Operations Center. Metro Associates serve as the eyes and ears of the entire system, monitoring every camera and call box on this enormous video wall. Metro will latch the gates and turnstiles sequentially, as opposed to all at once, to give riders time to get used to the transition. By the end of summer, the system should be in place. So the next time you're out riding the Metro rail or subway, make sure to have your tap card loaded with a valid fare, pass, or cash value, and don't forget to tap the turnstiles. For Metro Motion, I'm Ned Rolsma.
Heightened security remains in effect after the tragic events in Boston this spring, and Metro and the LA County Sheriff's Department are reminding riders to stay vigilant. And if they see something, say something. The Sheriff's Department has even launched a new website, transitwatchla.org, that gives riders tips and tools on safety and security and info on where to go and what to do in case of an emergency. If you see an unattended bag or suspicious package or actually witness a crime, the easiest way to contact authorities is to dial 911. You could also contact Metro Sheriffs and security personnel at 888-950-SAFE. Or you can push one of the emergency intercom buttons in stations or on trains. Remember, be aware of your surroundings, and if you see something, say something. On our last show, we introduced you to Metro's highway program and Executive Director Doug Failing, and explained how the agency is partnering with Caltrans to tackle the region's gnarliest traffic problems.
This time we'll take a closer look at some of the innovative projects Metro is hoping will make our freeways smarter, not necessarily bigger. Plus, we'll explore creative funding options like public-private partnerships, or P3s, that'll help foot the bill.
The question is, are LA's freeways really free? Should they be? Here's more.
Hey, let's face it, LA is definitely on the short list of places that can rightfully carry the moniker car capital of the world. And whether you think that's a good thing or a bad thing, the numbers don't lie. With about 10 million people living in the county and 7.3 million registered cars and trucks, and more than 80% of the workforce driving to their jobs every day on our 900-plus mile freeway system, you can't talk transportation in LA without mentioning automobiles and highways. And you can't talk about automobiles and highways without talking about Metro. That's right, Metro, the third largest transit agency in the world, who oversees one of the nation's largest bus and rail networks, also has a highway program. And they're riding shotgun with Caltrans with the pedal to the metal, working on solving some of the region's thorniest traffic problems.
You know, it's really an exciting time here in Los Angeles when you look at what we're doing with project development. It took us years, but finally we're widening Interstate 5 from the Orange County line up to Route 605. We have major widenings on I-5 up near Burbank Airport and then into the North County area. We started early in the carpool lane process. We put in all of the ramp meters. We've done some of the freeway-to-freeway metering, and yes, now we're doing things like express lanes where we can sell choice capacity and get people to hopefully make better decisions about when to drive. All of those things are important
Express Lanes is the one-year congestion pricing demonstration project that converts 25 miles of existing carpool lanes on the 10 and 110 freeways into high-occupancy toll lanes. Carpools and van pools with a fast-track transponder can use the lanes toll-free, while solo drivers can buy in if they choose.
Well, we recognize that with limited resources, we have to look for sustainable ways to improve our transportation. And so hot lanes allow us the opportunity to squeeze out capacity with the existing assets. We know with carpool lanes that there are certain parts of the day when there's space available in those lanes, and converting them to hot lanes allows us to provide solo drivers the opportunity to shift over into those lanes where there's available capacity and help keep those corridors moving. And that's what we're trying in Los Angeles County.
Converting carpool lanes into toll lanes is a novel idea, but aren't we missing something here? You know, the whole free part of freeways?
Freeway actually refers to not having any intersections to stop traffic. It actually does not have a financial meaning associated with it. And in fact, our freeways have never been free. We've always used our gas taxes to help pay for the freeways. But over time, those gas taxes do not keep up with the maintenance costs that are associated with maintaining those freeways in a safe environment.
All right, so our freeways aren't exactly free, but should they be free?
Well, I think as with anything that the government provides, there is a cost. And so we try to balance what those costs are. And we can't build enough freeways or maintain the freeways that we currently have to accommodate everyone given the taxes that we received. So practically speaking, they can't be free.
Oh. Okay, so if the gas tax isn't cutting it, and everybody's crying empty pockets, but there's still a ton of work to be done on current projects and those in the pipeline, the question remains, how are we going to pay for all this? Well, actually, the wave of the future for funding highway improvement projects might be a blast from the past. Public-private partnerships, or P3s.
A P3 is a public-private partnership program. It's a project delivery method wherein the public sector partners with the private sector to collectively pool their resources and skills to deliver infrastructure projects, typically very large, massive projects that requires a lot of funding and financing. We think that P3 will be the way of the future in delivering massive transportation projects throughout the country. Many of the counties in California have become self-help counties, enacting local sales tax revenues to pay for a lot of these projects. So this enables us to leverage the financing that we can amass through the sales tax revenue and leverage it with private investment to deliver these projects earlier.
Public-private partnerships are an old tool. They've been around since the United States of America was first being built. We've stopped using them for a long time here. The rest of the world has been using them. It's time for us in Los Angeles to come back again and come back strong.
Well, Tamara, it looks like once again we've reached the end of the line. But just a reminder, download the Go Metro Los Angeles app and put LA County Transit in the palm of your hands. You can find nearby stops, plan trips, and get real-time traffic and service advisory alerts right from your phone. It's free and it's available now in the App Store or Android Market.
Also, follow Metro on Twitter @Metro Los Angeles. Get updates and alerts, plus the latest transit headlines, news, and views. Keep in touch and send in your comments. Every week we post some of our favorites, the good, the bad, and the ugly, on The Source for Twitter Tuesdays. So keep them coming. Follow us @Metro Los Angeles and use your hashtags.
We leave you now with more from Bike Week 2013, including Metro's Every Lane is a Bike Lane bicycle safety event. From all of us here at Metro Motion, thanks for tuning in.
Bye for now.